Hey guys, Murphy Plays here with a quick video about this deck I made. I'll be giving a short deck profile at the end. Well, I'll put it up. I'll put a picture of it and you can look at it. I've already posted it on Zodiac Duelist Facebook if you haven't seen it yet. But basically, this is a level 3 deck that I came up with. It's pretty stupid. I just use the general, the same mechanics, or not mechanics, some of the same tools that the Aqua Control deck uses with the Undines and the Aqua Spirits and Genex Controller engine type thing. I thought that's a really cool engine, so I wanted to use it. And as you saw, it kind of worked out. I took their Lindy because everything's level 3. But anyway, so here's this deck. I just wanted to post this video and show that. Oh, kind of ask like why it does so well against Aqua Control. I'm not sure if maybe just the players I was playing don't really know how to use the deck, or I just got lucky with this particular build or whatever. It seems to have a good matchup against it. I don't know. I've only played against that deck twice, but each time I played against it, I beat it. So, and it wasn't like, oh man, am I gonna win? It was, it was pretty one-sided. So, I don't know. I don't know why it does so well. Maybe I just get really lucky. I'm not exactly sure, but either way, here it is. In its glory, I guess you could say. Here's a gameplay. We'll watch the rest of the gameplay, and then I'll just go over the deck profile real quick. Here's the typical Bahamut Shark, Abyss Trite play that they like to do. I went for a Caius to get rid of the Abyss Trite, and he had the Veiler, so that kind of sucked. But luckily, Gores is bigger than Bahamut Shark, so I got rid of him. And then it goes on to his turn, and he brings out a Abyss Spike and goes for the infantry, pops my Gores, and ends his turn. And then I go for my Grand Mole play, which works. So then I clear his board, and that's the end of that turn. So then he goes for another Abyss Lindy Suicide to bring out Abyss Lead, and crashes into me for 27. But then I bring out Acid Golem and Aqua Spirit to kill him for just the right amount of damage, which was really cool. So there you go. There was that game. Basically, I'm gonna go into another game after this one, but it was just kind of weird. I had control of the game pretty much for the whole game, and as you can see, I have a Bachi in this deck. The point of the deck originally was to make Acid Golem have trample, but a lot of people don't set stuff nowadays, so it kind of was weird. But anyway, let's go on to the next round, or the next match, basically, and I'll show you that I beat that same deck again. Alright, now we're back to the other match. Basically, I started off with a Snowman Eater against the Aqua Control deck, and he sits down a Space Typhoon and a Lindy. I go for space, and he spaces back, which was kind of silly. It's whatever. But I might control his Lindy over, pop her up, go for a swing in with my Card Trooper, and then overlay to take Mecha Zen, which is a pretty normal play versus Aqua Control. Luckily, Lindy is level 3, so that's pretty cool. So he goes for that play, and right off the bat, and I was like, whatever, you can bring out whatever you want. I'm not even really worried about it, because I have so many face down Snowman Eaters. So that's pretty cool. The really cool thing about this video is the way that it ends, so I'm really happy about that. I was excited. I guess you could say my win condition is all in the extra deck, pretty much, or outlasting my opponent with a bunch of level 3s that just sit there and, accumulate advantage, I guess. They don't really, but I don't know. I don't really know how to say it. I did a little bit of a Galactic God move there. I saw he was going to try to plus off of that Max C, so I just stopped my turn. I ended my turn, because it's just, why not? Just make him waste his card, gain card advantage. So there you go. I got rid of his Trite by sending it to the graveyard with Black Ship, which was, it won't get his effect because it was sent. And then I hit in for 19 and 15. And so he hits my Card Trooper, brings out Dragoons. I get my Mystical, which was pretty much useless, but whatever. I just dug me a card deeper. Go for my Genex Controller play, pop his guy so he can't keep swarming the board. I don't really care if Undine dies or not. I just wanted to get my Call of the Haunted off. So I just put that down and to draw focus away from this. But anyway, so I bring out my Caius, and he goes into a Dragon Ice, which is kind of funny. I I slipped up with the Maxi. I could have drew 2 cards, but whatever. It worked out in the end. Bring out my Locomotion, Gen X, Locomotion R or whatever. Take his Abyss lead, and he pretty much just scoops at that point because he draws a Abystius. So there you go. It can go. It has some crazy plays. You can go into a Mist Worm. I just don't have a Mist Worm in the deck. The situation is a little unlikely, but it's about as unlikely as going into a Terror Bite, which I also have in the deck. But anyway, let's go into a deck profile real quick. So here we are at the deck profile. My boss monsters are basically going to be BLS, Gores, the 3 Kaises, and a Jinzo, and then anything in the extra deck that's big enough to just get me where I need to be. Pretty much, Kais is just to get rid of Acid Golem, Jinzo also, just so he's not on the board anymore, dealing me damage. I haven't really run it in that situation, but it can happen, so that's a way to get rid of him, is just Jinzo him or Kais him off the board. You could also do it with Snowman Eater if you happen to have him down. You just flip him up and then pop him. I only put 2 Aqua Spirits because I felt 3 was a little clunky. 1 Gigantus. There's a lot of Earth monsters. 2 Card Troopers, 2 Maxis, 1 Grand Mole, 2 Mimics. So I just thought, why not? It gives me another level 4 option to go into a Maestroke or a Black Ship. And then the 2 Gen X controllers are for the 3 Undyne targets. There's a lot of water monsters I can hit. I usually throw away an Undyne because I've either drawn into my other Gen X controller or I just don't need it anymore. Snowman Eater is usually invaluable, and also Aqua Spirit. But if it's at the end of the game, then I'll just hit one of the Snowman Eaters if I haven't drawn into it yet. Twin-Headed Behemoth's really cool because he comes back, so it gives me a monster that is just recursion, free recursion. And Reaper just sits there. Dark Resonator just sits there and is also a tour guide target. And basically, pretty much the only back row you have is 2 Mysticals and 2 Calls. Calls are just to bring out monsters, so you can just keep summoning as much as you can. Rank 3s and Kaiases and stuff like that. And then the extra deck is 2 Acid Golems, 1 Leviathan, 1 Giga Brilliant, 1 Tempo, 1 Gigabyte, 1 Zen Mains, 1 Maestroke, and 1 Black Rose for the Exceeds. Not Black Rose, Black Ship for the Exceeds. I don't remember the name of the Aqua Gen X monster, but it's pretty much, it just gives you life back if it kills something. It isn't as big as Gaia, but I just like the effect better. I have an Orient Dragon just in case I run into another Exceed, and I can make a level 6 pretty easily. The level 7s are Scrap Dragon or Scrap Archfiend, Black Rose, and level 8 is Scrap Dragon. I used to play Dragon Ice in this deck, so that's why it's in there. But there could be a situation where you mind control over your opponent's level 5 monster or something like that. And then Locomotion R goes over Kaius and Jinzo pretty nicely. So that's an easy way to bring out Locomotion R since you're running the Gen X's anyway, the Gen X controllers. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So just hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm not exactly sure how it's winning. Guess I might be getting lucky or whatever. But just let me know what you think in the comment section below. Hit the like, subscribe button, see when I put in videos, and thanks for watching.